everybody, it's Heather from Cottontail Crafts. It's Wednesday, July 24th. I thought I would just jump on and show you what I got made so far this week. I'm doing a market in Halifax on Thursday night, and then I'm doing another market in Musquodoboit on Sunday, which is my local market just up the road. I hadn't planned on doing the Sunday's market, but I decided to, as the weather's going to be good and it's a little bit of extra money for my New Brunswick trip. So, the first thing I got made this week is I wanted to make some more loaf cats because I recently got some new Bernat colors from Hirschner's. So I made two in this color. I really like how these ones turned out. And the one I sold on Sunday at my last market was this color, so I made two more. And then I made one in this color. It's really, really cute. I really like the speckled yarn, and I wish my Michaels carried it, but they don't. And then I made this one. So I actually have my live tonight, so I might make another one during my live because I have the pattern memorized and it's no color changes and it'd be easy to crochet while I chat and talk to you all. So I got 4 loaf cats made so far. And I think I made those on Monday. Maybe between Monday and Tuesday morning. Well, Tuesday morning, I didn't have to work until 2 p.m., so I went to town with my friend Brenda, who is my vendor friend that I hang out with all the time. She had to go to Michael's in Bedford to pick up some frames for her supplies. So I tagged along and I got some more black Bernat blanket, and I got blush pink Bernat blanket because I sold my Betty the Cow on Sunday and it was only the second market I had it at, and it sold fairly quickly, so I wanted to make another Betty the Cow, which is the pattern from Stacy Makes on YouTube and Apple Tree Boutique on Etsy. So I wanted to make another cow, so I got some black and pink Bernat blanket. Well, while I was there, Sweet Snuggles Light. This is Carnival Multi. And this is, what color is this one? Tranquil Dot. These were on clearance, so I got these for $7.99 and regular price is $11.99. So I thought these would be good for turtles, so I got 2 balls of clearance yarn. Then I decided to buy a couple of t-shirts because next week, before we leave for our New Brunswick trip, I booked an extra day off of work, so we're leaving Saturday to head to New Brunswick, and I booked Friday off. So my friend Brenda's going to make me some custom crochet shirts. So I picked up some t-shirts. I got a green one, I got a purple one, and I got a blue one. So I wanted some like really bright, fun colors. So I will film us making the shirts next week when I go over there, and I'll show you the shirts after we make them. So I'm excited about that, to have some Cottontail Crafts shirts. So I got that. Then the next thing I made was Robin's possum pattern which I've never made before. I have Crochet by Jenna's possum pattern, and I think the last time I did that was like October or November. And I will put a picture up of the possum that I did that was Crochet by Jenna's. And it was like 4 single crochets in the magic ring, and then you start with pink and then you color change to white. Well, I cannot do that for the life of me. I've tried and tried and tried. So I had to tweak her pattern to work for me. So I will put a picture up of the top picture is the pattern, her pattern that I followed to a T, and it doesn't look very good. And it's not the pattern, it's totally me, so I had to tweak it. And the bottom possum is the tweaked version that I did. Well, so I have Robin's opossum, and she does hers where you just sew, you embroider the nose on later, and you embroider like a little gray peak for the little triangular. And they turned out really good. Like, I love. Now, the pink that I have is very, very awful. It's the stiff, awful stuff. So I struggled with the tails a little bit, but if it had been good, perfect, chunky, it would not have been a struggle at all. I did not put moths on them. Moths are optional. But I did do the little eye embroidery. And I did the little triangular gray peak. But these are really quick and easy. I made 2. I've had possums before, but they didn't sell very quickly, so I decided to make 2. And these are Knotting Hook Crochet on Etsy if you want to buy Robin's pattern. But I think they turned out really cute. I enjoyed making them. I only made 2 because I don't know if they're going to sell. We don't have possums in Nova Scotia. I don't know if we even have possums in Canada, to be honest. We'll have to Google that later. So I made 2 possums. And then I wasn't sure what I wanted to crochet next, so I jump on YouTube every day. And I follow Teresa's Crochet Shop on YouTube. And she came out with a free tutorial for a fish. So I decided I wanted to make one. So this is called Flip the Fish. And it's kind of like a little game. Like you take the tail and you flip it up in the air. And I guess you're seeing if it will land on its mouth or not. I don't think I'm going to advertise it as Flip the Fish, because I don't want a bunch of kids flipping fishes on my table during like a market, especially if it's busy. So I made 2. I don't know if they'll sell well or not. I think they're cute. I think boys will like them. My husband, he doesn't like them at all. He thinks they're weird looking. But I've seen her bigger version done like with Bernat blanket. That looks really cool. This took me like half an hour to 35 minutes to make, so it's a pretty quick and easy make. Now you start with the pink and you crochet, and then you change to green, crochet, and then you push the pink in, and then you keep crocheting. And you only stuff the tail. Well, that's all I did was stuff the tail, but I can feel the stuffing moving down the side of the fish, and it's kind of distorting the mouth a little bit. So the second one I made, I didn't put in as much stuffing, but I honestly don't know if the stuffing is going to stay in just the tail. So I don't know if I should like take some green yarn and weave it back and forth to kind of keep the stuffing like just in the back end. I I won't make more until unless I see if these sell well or not. But I made 2 flip the fish, and I will put all these links in the description below for you. They are kind of weird looking. They are kind of weird looking. But her bigger fish, it looks more like a bass. Like this one's pretty short and stout. And I think that's why it looks so funny. But the longer fish, I think, looks more like a fish. But I think this is supposed to be like a little flip the fish game. I don't know. I just thought I would try it, so I made 2. And then the last thing I made was another Tianna the turtle. And I just did the floppy flippers again, which I really, really, really like. And I just did I have like rainbow colored discs. So I just chose like a yellow and a pink. I think I like the floppy flippers. I think it turned out really cool. And I don't know, I think I might have put the feet on different than the other ones I did. But I think it still looks good. Like they're still floppy. I made these ones like quite a bit smaller than these ones. But I love this turtle pattern. It's my favorite. I like Fred the turtle too, which I did in my last video, but he does, I'm faster with this pattern, so I think I'm going to stick with this turtle. And this is all from Jade. So that's what I got crocheted so far this week. I have my market tomorrow in Halifax, so I don't know if I'll get any crochet done tomorrow. I might get some done in the morning, so I will come back and show you any more makes that I have. But that's what I got done so far. So I will be back with more makes and some market footage from Halifax. And I'll get more makes done on Saturday as well. And Friday too, probably. So I will be back with some more makes in a bit. All right, it's going to be quick footage, people, because the market started and I'm just setting up now. So it was basically just dump, 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 dump. So my poop eggs. I brought a small selection of Christmas stuff because it's a July and Christmas market. So I got some drink cozies. I got my loaf cats. I didn't put a whole lot out just because this market's been so horrible. So I didn't bring a lot of stock. So I'll be back with my results. Okay, I'm back. It's actually Saturday, July 27th. I had my Fairview market on July 25th, which was a Thursday night. It was from 4 p.m. until 7 p.m. And I actually made some sales at this market. The last time I was there, I made a whopping $0 and my table fee was $30. So I walked away being in the whole $30. So I didn't have much hopes for this market, but I did well considering. So I'll just quickly run through what I sold. I sold 2 $8 octopuses. I sold 3 $5 whales. I just threw them in my $5 bin because I've had them for a while. They were $8. And I just chucked them in my $5 bin. So I sold 3 whales for $15. I sold 2 mallards. I sold a $10 mallard and an $8 mallard, which is my mini birds. I sold an $8 bee, so I'm out of bees. I sold one of Robin's axolotls for $13, and it was a purple one. I sold my yellow chubby chicken that I did a couple weeks ago for $25. And then I sold one of Crochet by Jenna's dragons, and I have $28 on them. I sold my last mushy boy for $8. I ain't gonna be making more of those because they don't sell well anymore. And I sold one of my Christmas drink cozies for $10. And then I sold one of my bigger dragons, the one that I did for a pattern test a couple weeks ago. I will insert a picture here. And it was the Playful Dragon. And I sold him for $50. I probably could have got a little bit more for him. But I felt like he was a little bit faster than the other dragons that have all the spikes going down the tail. And then I actually sold 2 cat loafs for $15 each. The skunks got a lot of attention, but I didn't sell any. The cat loafs got a lot of attention, I sold a calico one, and I think the other one I sold was the gray tabby one. And the guy that bought the calico cat, he wanted a black cat with yellow eyes. So I told him I would make one and we can arrange a pickup. But we didn't exchange information and he didn't take a business card, and I'm not going back to Fairview, so I don't know if that sale will go through or not. So I did pretty good considering last time I was there, I didn't make anything. So I made $226. My table fee was $30. My square fees were 74 cents. So after my fees, I came away with $195.26. I did $183 in cash and I did $43 in square. And I think also what helped my sales were they've been mailing market bucks out to students. And they're $10 denomination market dollars. So I had like $45 in market bucks. So the kids love those. Most of them just bought like a $10 item or 2 $5 items. Sometimes the parents would pay the difference and they would buy like a higher priced item. So that was really cool. That probably helped me out a little bit. And the person that bought my $50 dragon also bought a cat loaf and my $25 chicken. So that one person spent $93. So that helped. So yeah, if it hadn't been for that one sale of $93, it would have been another low market. I wouldn't say bad market, but low market. So that's my market results. Not going back there again. I do have a market tomorrow in Musquodoboit, just up the road. And I don't know if I should have signed up or not, but the weather looked really good and I thought I could make a little bit more money before my trip next weekend. So we'll see, hopefully. I'm not going to take, I want to take like my more popular items to New Brunswick. So I think I'm going to take a lot of older stock with me tomorrow, maybe mark some stuff down and try to get rid of some stuff. And I'm going to save like my mini birds, skunks, most of my cat loafs for New Brunswick. And I'll take a few larger priced items. But I have so much stock that I just want to get rid of. So I think I might do some markdown today and get ready for my market tomorrow. So I did get a little bit more crochet this week. This will probably be the last I show you for this video. But during my live on Wednesday night, I made another cat loaf. And this was yarn that I found in my stash that I didn't know I had. And it is called Ivory Tweed. and it was in the bottom of my drawer, so I didn't even know I had it. So I thought I would make a cat loaf with that. Well, after my market on Thursday, I decided to make some more calico cats because I made 2 and both of them have sold. So I made 3 more cat loafs that were calico. And they all turned out a little bit different. Now the last time I did it, I just did like little tiny rust stripes, and this time I did like chunks of rust. So I made 3 more cat loaves. Oops. And these are really, I really love making these. So this one, there was black around his nose. So when I went to stitch the black, it didn't really show up. So I did like a, kind of like a dark coral for his butt and his nose on this one. But the other 2 I did black. I did a little orange stripe on his butt. So I did 3 calicos, and I think they're so adorable. And I think on my trip to New Brunswick, because I have the pattern memorized and these are so quick for me to do, I'll probably make a few more on my drive to New Brunswick. I have some on my table behind me, and then I have, I think, 2 left in my market bins. So yeah. So then I decided I'm going to make a black cat with yellow eyes, just like that guy requested, and see what it looks like. And I think he turned out really good. Now I did gray for the nose and gray for the butt. And I thought maybe these would be good for Halloween too, right? So I did make 2 of them. Because I think a lot of people do like black cats. So I made 2 more loaf cats. I kind of like the glitter eyes. And that might just be because they're black and the black eyes won't show up on these. But I think I'll still continue to do just the plain black eyes on these guys. And this way the black cat can be like a little bit more special than the other cats that I've done. So I got 1, 2, 3, 6 more loaf cats done. And then I got picked to pattern test for Stacy again, and Stacy makes on YouTube and Apple Tree Boutique on Etsy, and I will put her shop and her Instagram in the description below. But she came out with another one of her critters. I tested Gordon the gator, I tested Parker the pig, and I tested Betty the cow. And she just recently put the tester call out the day before yesterday. Yes, because I applied to pattern test while I was at my market. And this is Lindy the lamb, or Lily. Lily? I think it's Lily. I'll put it up here on the screen. I'm having a brain fog today. So this is the lamb, and I think she turned out so stinking cute. I actually Googled lamb pictures just to get an idea of the colors. Stacy did gray and white, and I wanted to do something different. So I decided to do black and cream, and I gave her copper eyes. And there was a couple of different ways you could stitch on her nose. I like this one better, so that's what I chose for her nose. And I don't think I'm going to take any of Stacy's critters to my market tomorrow. I think I'm going to save them all for New Brunswick, because the market's going to be on a covered bridge in Heartland. And I'm kind of excited, nervous, I don't know. people, there's vendors posting on the Facebook Heartland page, and I think there's going to be quite a few crocheters there, so I'm already worried that it might affect me. So that's kind of why I want to take some more unique items with me, because I'm sure all the other crocheters are going to have the loaf cats, they're going to have turtles, but I'm hoping that I'm the only one who has like skunks and like critters like this, right? I kind of want to make some more chubby critters this week because they get a lot of attention too. And I'm almost out of $5 critters, so I have to make some more of those as well. There's just not enough time in the day. So yeah, but I want to keep this short because I still have tomorrow's footage of my market and my market results, and I don't know how much more I'll get crocheted tonight, but I do have another pattern test to do for somebody. So I couldn't open the first email that they sent me, so I'm waiting for it to be resent to a different email address, and then maybe I'll have that footage for you as well. But I think I'm just going to work on some, see, I haven't been wanting to do the small critters lately. I've been so into the cat loafs, and I really enjoy making things like this. I sold Betty the cow, so I should probably make another cow, and then I'll have one of each of Stacy's critters for my New Brunswick market, but I'll probably do that next week. And I have to make another voodoo doll because my friend Brenda got one for her sister. Well, when she took it home on Thursday, her hubby liked it so much that he wants one to give to one of his customers, so I have to make another voodoo doll this week. I got so much I want to do, but I'm kind of running out of time. But I think I'm going to spend some time marking down some of my older stock, and I will take that to tomorrow's market and try to get some of it gone. And all my newer stuff, I think I want to take to New Brunswick. And I think I might mark down some earrings and take some earrings tomorrow as well. I have so much stuff and I want it gone. I really want it gone. But anyway, I love this lamb. It was very easy. I had no problems with the pattern. Her pattern, she did color changes on the arms and the feet. Well, when I looked at the colored pictures of lambs online, a lot of them had the black head, black legs, and the white body. So I chose just to do her legs and arms in one solid color. But I think she's adorable. You did a really good job, Stacy. And these sit really nicely too, right? At the end of my video, I'll put up some pictures that I took of her out on my deck, and she turned out really cute. So that's what I got done so far this week, and I will have market footage for you tomorrow, and then I will be back with my results, and then I will get this uploaded on Sunday for y'all. So we'll see you soon. Okay, I'm all set up at the Musquodoboit Farmers Market. I have 2 bins of clearance. And I marked down my yips. This is basically all stock that I just want to see go away. And like, I traveled very light today, as you can see. These 3 bins here are all $5. I want it gone. And then I brought my earrings, and they're going to be $6 each or 2 for $10. And as you see, I sold 2 already, so I have to fill those spots. But yeah. Yep. So I'll be back with my result. Hello everybody. It is Sunday, July 28th, and I just got back from my market in Musquodoboit, just 15 minutes up the road. So I decided I was going to take a lot of clearance. I left all my new crochet stuff at home. I think the only thing I took with me was like 4 loaf cats and some turtles, and everything else was clearance and $5, $8, and $10 items. So I didn't think I was going to do very good because I pretty much only took older stock with me. So I'm kind of doing a quick total as I get home, like on the way home. Dave was driving, and I totaled it 3 times because I'm like, there's no way. But I did over $700. Like, I'm flabbergasted. I am flabbergasted. So yesterday I spent the whole day going through all my crochet stock. All my new stuff I put aside for New Brunswick next week, and everything else that I just wanted to get rid of, I marked down. Now, I didn't mark it down a huge amount, but I marked it down enough that it did really well. I did a quick filming this morning. I wrote everything down, but it wasn't very organized because I had some spells that were so busy that it was like a mess. So I'm just quickly going to run through. I did $46 in earrings, $32 in mini birds. My $5 bin, I did $75. My $8 bin, I did $32. My $10 bin, I did $40. I sold a mallard duck for $25. I sold 1 cat loaf for $15. And then I did $78 in turtles. And I took quite a few $15 turtles that I haven't been taking to my market lately. So I sold I sold 4 $15 turtles and 1 $18 turtles. So I need to pump out some more $15 turtles because I haven't taken them to the market in a while. And then I did $358 in clearance. Now, I had 2 big clearance bins on my table, and it was just a lot of the stuff I'd only marked down $5. I think 2 of my biggest dinosaurs, and they were the All From Jade dinosaurs. I had made them in jumbo yarn. Well, I had $55 on them. I marked them down to $40 and I sold 1. So I think like a $45 panda I marked down to $38. So I didn't like slash the prices crazy, but like my $15 Mabel chickens, I marked them down to $12. I had other chickens that I marked down to $10. So I did good in the clearance. So yeah, I did $715. My table fee was $30. My square fees were $4.12. So my total after fees was $677.88. I did $477 in cash, and I did $235 in square. Again, I had a lot of the kids handing in the $10 vouchers. I did $110 just in vouchers that kids passed me that they got mailed to them. So that helped a lot. Like, I'm still like, I don't normally do this much money in Musquodoboit. And I hadn't planned on going because I'm like, I need to concentrate on New Brunswick, but my friend Brenda, she's like, kind of like the last minute we decided to go, and the weather looked good. And it was really, really warm today. And my friend Brenda bought me a neck fan. So you put this on your neck, and it's got 3 different settings on it, low, medium, and high. So I had this on for quite a bit of the market today, but then the breeze picked up, which helped a lot. So we are taking these to New Brunswick. And of course, it's my favorite color. So thank you, Miss Brenda. So yeah, I did really good today. Very shocked. You just never know. You just never know what market's going to be good and what market's not going to be good. I had no expectations going in. I honestly thought if I do $200, that was a good day. So yeah, that's it for this week. So I will get this uploaded today, and then next video should be my New Brunswick footage, so I'm really excited about that. I'm going to be going to a Hobby Lobby and a Joann's for the first time ever. I will try to get some good footage for you guys. Like, I maybe will even see if Brenda will film me going into the store and get my reaction. So I will see you next week with my New Brunswick footage, and thank you everybody for the likes, subscribing. I really appreciate it. So I will see you Wednesday night during my live. I don't know what I'm going to be making. So yeah, we'll see you next week. Bye.